Hi, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Things. I'm excited for the guests we got in the building, dog. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel at Wrestling with Things to keep up with all our conversations on the pro wrestling and sports world. And our special guest today, he has controversial takes. He has good analysis. He is coming and joining us from an undisclosed location. My man, and don't forget, he hates everybody equally. So don't feel special if he hates you, man. My man Ricky the Shadow's in the building, dog. Thank you for coming, Ricky the Shadow.
Yo, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, man. Let's get right into it, man. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Yeah, we doing good. It's cold as hell out here, and I'm sure you're feeling the same. I'm tired of that cold already, but we good, man.
So what we doing? What we here to talk about today, man?
All right, man. I'm gonna put you on the spot. So we were just in the middle of talking about who we think are realistic candidates to win the Royal Rumble. Who do you think, if you had to narrow it down to like a top 3 or so, who do you think has a realistic chance to win the Rumble?
Realistic chance. So here's the thing. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Punk, because that storyline with the favor thing with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
People keep thinking, oh, maybe it's the main event of Mania, but that's a little too predictable. What if the favor is, hey, Paul, pull some string, give me number 30, because y'all know number 30 is guaranteed Royal Rumble win, even though I don't even think the most wins of Royal Rumble has been number 30, but that's what they always like to say, you know?
Yeah.
So they can pull that. So I think that could happen, and he can win the whole thing like that. Again, 2025, John Cena's last tour, last
I
run.
like it.
If they didn't announce that he wasn't going to be at the Rumble, I felt like we would have been like, oh, he's coming at number 30, but it'll still be a special moment. But because he's going to be there, it's like, they're going to put him in. It's obvious, but they need to do something like number 1 or number 2 and make him on that Super Cena run. Like, I'm back.
I agree, Ricky. I agree.
Like, who knows? Maybe he can beat Rey Mysterio's record of being the longest guy.
Real talk.
Man, his old ass ain't saying that.
I mean, let's be honest. And then, if I'm gonna be realistic, if Randy does not get that world title match on Royal Rumble, I see him winning the Rumble as well. And I see him going, I see him winning, and him and Cena go at it, and Cena wins the Elimination Chamber shit, because I just don't see, I'm sorry, man, this is his last time. Randy and him both said the end goal was them two at Mania at one-on-one. That's the one match they never had. They had every other type of match except for a one-on-one on Mania. So, yeah, those are, at the top of my head, those are my top 3 candidates. I don't see no young guy or young superstar or anything like that. I see them 3 because of the direction it's going. Because, I'm sorry, Roman ain't gonna win that shit.
I just said the same thing. Yeah,
Roman's not winning that shit. I'm sorry.
I just said the same thing.
And if The Rock,
don't do it, Ricky.
He's gonna attack The Rock.
Don't do
I'm not
it,
gonna
Ricky.
attack The Rock, but because I'm reading reports saying, oh, The Rock might show up. My thing is, I don't think he will, but if he does, for sure he's not winning that. Because the story is him and Roman.
Why not, Ricky?
Because, bro, you got to understand this. Let's say they go that direction. The Rock wins the Rumble. He goes against Cody. We're going to have to wait another year for this Rock and Roman match. This was supposed to happen. Like, even this was supposed to happen before Roman got leukemia.
Make him wait.
But, bro, it's like, I'm sorry. Because, like, don't get me wrong. When they first announced that match, I'm like, you know what? I actually interested. But as the year gets going on, it's like, man, when is it going to happen?
Real talk.
Because it's not what if. But
make them wait.
When?
You let them build it up even more. Make them wait. Why not?
I don't know, man. Like, they need to hurry up because I ain't gonna lie, man. The story keeps getting stale. They pull stuff out that makes it more interesting, but man, that's just getting stale. Like, if it wasn't for Sammy or Cody or even Kevin Owens, I don't think the story will be as good as still thriving as it is right now. Let's be real. And keep in mind, 2 of those things were accidents. The Cody, if he was being cheered in AEW, he'll stay in AEW. Let's be real. That's a big part why he left. He don't want to say it, but let's be real. Come on, bro. And then Sammy accidentally got over as a heel and joined the Bloodline.
That's a fact.
So again, I don't. If he does go, I don't see him winning, but I do see them protecting the motherfucker. Like, I won't be surprised if, like, he eliminates Roman, Roman goes back in the lane and takes him out the ring, and they both not going to Mania.
You
I don't see them doing like, hey, Rock, get your ass eliminated by one of the stars. Like, I don't see that shit. I'm sorry.
Ricky.
Not just because of who he is, but his character too. I don't think his character will allow it. If that makes sense.
Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
But bro, it's realistically speaking though, right? Like,
let me tell you, no, listen, if we're gonna be realistically speaking, there's no way that The Rock steps his 2 feet in that Royal Rumble match and doesn't win it.
But that's why I'm saying I don't think he's gonna win.
There's no way.
Like,
bro,
to be honest, again, I think this is
this man got Ari Emanuel in his pocket.
Now I see him and Roman going at it. I think they're gonna use the Rumble to build that feud. And more, I don't see him winning because it's like, keep in mind, right now for Cody, it's either Cena or Randy. But again, I see them going to Cena versus Orton part. So for Cody, who knows? Maybe he gets another challenger. Like, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I definitely see either Punk, Randy, or Cena winning it. I don't see nobody else.
Those are some credible picks. I see where your head is at.
I'm also not to interrupt you, because I'm also thinking like storyline purposes of what is going on, and it's like, Triple H, he's a story guy.
Mm-hmm.
Vince was a story guy, but he'll switch the story millions of times over.
Yeah.
Triple H has that long term, but like boom in your face when it's time to put it in your face. So I'm thinking story wise and everything.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think you got me thinking on the Roman Rock. What if they're both in it, and the way to start their beef is maybe they eliminate one another and both their feet around. Well, you never know.
I can see them doing that route.
Rock ain't going out like that. Y'all crazy.
You never know.
Rock ain't going out like that.
I can see them going blow for blow and everything, right? And then Roman running, clotheslining, but they both fall over. Like, you know how they like to do that spot a lot?
Yeah.
And then they start brawling outside and shit. I can see them doing something like that.
Rock too old for that. He ain't doing that.
He was too old to go through that announcement table, but he did it.
Yeah, bro. Give him some props, man.
Let me tell you something. Y'all just made me change my new Royal Rumble pick. It's The Rock. It's the Rock. I'm telling you right now.
You see how petty he is, Ricky?
That's some petty shit. Like,
because the way I see it going down now, I see him doing some similar thing to what he did to Cody. Like, whoever's number 30, you just see him coming out of nowhere, throwing him into a car or something, just whipping his ass, and then he's gonna walk down.
That's if he shows up at the Rumble. Because keep in mind, when was the last time this dude had a Royal Rumble match? Like, I know that's
the easiest match to deal with, though. You don't really have to take
him. Is that you also gotta say he's still Hollywood. You can't risk the injuries that much. So in a way, that's why when Cena came back, early last year or some shit, LA Knight did most of he did most of the wrestling there. Yeah. But before that, he was just chilling.
Yeah.
Like, because he didn't want to.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Even though this is an easy match, you gotta realize he can't risk the injury, and he's still gonna have to do a lot because The Rock is not just another superstar. Oh, hey, he's doing that. No, this is The Rock. They're going to be focused on his ass.
You're right. You're right.
So, yeah.
You're right. That's exactly why the way I see him winning, I think he just steals whoever's number 30.
Yeah, either that or
I think he steals it and he comes out when there's like 3 more people left.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't see him doing any heavy lifting, nothing like that. He just flexes his final boss muscle.
No, that's a fact. If he is in it, it's gonna be to flex that character that
final
by
boss
doing no work.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
he might give us like if it's the let me ask you this: if he's in there, who makes the best final 2? The Rock and who else?
The Rock. See, the obvious answer is to say Roman.
Nah, I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I don't think nobody really wants to see John Cena versus The Rock for the 3rd time. I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that. I think we'd rather see Punk, Randy, and maybe even Cody go at it. So, but because this is Cena last run, and you want to have your big two guys moment,
I like where you're going with
back
it.
to back Manias, final two, Rock and Cena.
That would be lit, yeah.
And then we finally close and whoever wins takes the other one out the ring. We close the chapter of that story because they're 1-1 at Mania.
Yeah, might as well that kind of gives them that gives them some closure. I like
exactly.
That.
Yes, because you can't fit everything in 1 year with Cena.
Yes, yeah. I was either gonna say Cena or CM Punk because you got Cena. You got Cena. If he makes it all the way to like that bottom, everybody's gonna be on his side because everybody's gonna think, "Oh my God, he's gonna pull off the magic."
Yeah.
And what a way to feed Rock's heel if he comes and spoils that. If he just flexes his muscle, comes when he's extra tired, extra exhausted, and then he just throws him out.
True,
you know,
and I can see the
Punk same thing. CM Punk same thing because he's never won a Rumble before. So if he makes it all the way deep,
he hasn't.
No, never won a Rumble.
Oh wow, I didn't even think of that. He's actually never won a Rumble.
Yeah,
that's
never won a Rumble.
Crazy.
So if he makes it deep, he's also going to have the people very much on his side because he's never done it before.
That's true.
They're going to want him to do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the arena's going to get deflated in both those scenarios.
Yeah. So either way that it makes Rock even 10 times better of a heel because he's
that's true.
2 people.
And that will make, and if they go the Roman route or Cody route, that makes them more lovable, like them rooting for them more. So yeah, that's true. But we're gonna have to wait and see because like this is the thing about WWE. Like I said, Triple H is like he has a direction, but he also does like to switch it up last minute because Royal Rumble. It's like it's like what next month or the month after, but like so much shit can happen in like months, man. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But who y'all think y'all got for the women's Royal Rumble?
That's a really good question. That's a very, very good question. Right now there's not a quite big favorite.
Right.
But looking at I'm gonna try to go realistic based off how the landscape of how TV and who's been featured.
Okay.
And what's been going on. And look, I know people are gonna roll their eyes, and I know she's done it all, but the women's division desperately needs her. And she's never won a Rumble, so I don't think so. At least Charlotte will come back and she's won one. Well, yes, I think she should win a second one. I think they need her back. They need her badly. Right. They need some star power, and I think she's the perfect person for either Liv Morgan or Nia Jax. I don't think either Nia Jax or Liv Morgan will be champion by WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I could see Charlotte winning the Royal Rumble, and you could set up a Bianca Belair Charlotte or a Jade Cargill Charlotte, and that's a big star power battle for the women's division. So I would give it a Charlotte, honestly, man.
You know what?
Becky Lynch.
See, I was gonna say that, but the thing is, she said it that she's gonna come back eventually, but she's just taking a long break. And has it been a year?
I have a feeling she's about to come back for Netflix for Raw.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she has to be around for this new deal.
He's gonna come, yo.
Probably. We're gonna see. But you know what I kind of see winning? I see Io Sky winning it.
Really?
Yeah,
you gotta get Sammy started today.
No way. Come on, don't do that.
The thing is with Io,
that's random.
But is it though? Really think about it. This whole year, not even since whole year, since Backlash in Puerto Rico, she's been given that reaction to WWE's wants from an Asian superstar, like from a Japanese superstar. Because and yeah, she won the briefcase, and yeah, she cashed in. She was women's champ, but let's be real, they kind of overlooked her in that whole story. It felt like more Dakota Kai and Bailey and basically anybody but Io Sky. And then when the Mania came, it's like, okay, give us a banger match, and it was a banger match. So I think they kind of did her dirty, and she's still a fan favorite. And Tiffany has the briefcase, so I don't see her winning that shit.
No.
And so yeah, I think I see Io. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Io, man. You know, people still love her.
Here's the problem with that, Ricky. Ricky, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. They got this new deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're doing the whole Netflix thing. They're getting into a whole new regime. They gonna need a big name.
Exactly.
They gonna need a big name to pull this off.
Netflix is already begging for Roman and Cody to make more appearances on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but here's the problem with that, though. Yeah, we keep forgetting this is Raw. We still got SmackDown. SmackDown is still in USA. Yeah. So they can easily get a big name for Raw to win the Royal Rumble, like a Cena or a Rock or a Randy. But then for SmackDown, they're like, "Hey, Io, you're gonna go here because I know she's in Raw, but she don't work for the woman." I'm telling y'all, we keep forgetting this isn't. It's not like everything is going to Raw. We still got SmackDown on.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're right. SmackDown's gonna need some love too, which is exactly why I think this is exactly why right now they got Cody as the champion. They're gonna need a good woman champion who also has some good steam and a good name.
Yeah.
You know, because just for the new deal, maybe Io can get it later on the back end of the year.
Okay.
You know, once we get our feet planted and our feet wet with this thing.
In all seriousness,
and heading into the road to WrestleMania, David, this is important.
Mm-hmm.
This is important. Well, you can go ahead, Dave.
No. All I was gonna say, in all seriousness, Io had a hell of a year last year because he went into Romania facing Bailey, and that has some steam behind it with the Damage Control breakup. So it's hard for me to believe she'll have another back-to-back year like that. But
who knows, man? Who knows? Because
go ahead, Sammy.
No, I was just gonna say that because this is the road to WrestleMania too. So we're gonna need. Is this WrestleMania in Vegas? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some dream matches.
So here's what I was gonna say. If I don't see Io, I don't think they'll go this route. I think they'll use it to build up the feud with Bianca. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jade goes and wins it.
That would be kind of lit. That would be kind of lit.
I want listen.
That's a great name.
Shit on Jade.
That's a great name.
At the end of the day, for
Jade's a star.
She is a star, and for someone who's been doing it for what only since like the pandemic, she's improved a lot.
Yeah,
it's actually very impressive.
And I agree with
my thing is, and here's my thing, right? I already see them going this storyline with Bianca attacked her because she was holding her back and shit like that. Yo, Jay can go and be like, "Oh, I'm holding you back. Eliminate you and eliminate everybody else." And let's be real, she's built like a fucking like. She's built like a Greek god.
She really is though.
Like she picked up Nia Jax, gang. I wouldn't be surprised if she picks up Nia Jax and Piper Niven's be like, whoop, and wins the whole thing.
And like, Ricky, let me ask you this too. Don't you think that they've been lacking on the way that they've been approaching this whole Jade Cargill thing? Shouldn't she have already been doing things like this?
Low key, yeah.
Like what you described?
Yeah. Let me tell you why. You know what it is? Bro, I don't care what no one feels like. I refuse to believe people are going to actually believe, oh, Triple H and Shawn Michaels didn't just sign this ex-AEW star just to be like, haha, it's because they care. Both can be true. They can be like, hey, we actually see star potential in you, but they can be like, hey, AEW, remember when you was taking our people? Bitch, we took a homegrown talent. Like,
you on to something. You on to something.
Like,
I never even thought about
these two.
You on to something.
Be true. And let's be real.
Petty warfare.
Exactly. I'm like, come on, man. Listen, I get it.
That's not what's going on, man.
He's on to something, Dave. He's on to something.
I get it. It's Triple H. But he is Vince McMahon's son-in-law. He is part of the McMahon family. And the McMahons are the pettiest motherfuckers in the world.
He's been watching that man work for 30 years. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Like, you really gonna tell me, listen, he says this is my turn, but you really gonna tell me he hasn't been like, oh, word? That's how you be? Word like that? Or word? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of it. Like, because my thing is, let's be real. If Jade Cargill had everything about her, but except she was in what? NWA or New Japan? Come on, man. You think she'd be with Bianca? No. A big part of it is because she's a not just a AEW.
She would come
wrestler,
in dominating. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but an original AEW wrestler and a homegrown talent of AEW. So come on, man. So I feel like they need to really cut that bullshit. It's about to be a year since she's made her debut. Now start treating her like the star she is, bro. Because I see her on
She's been doing pretty well.
Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave.
Better. Like,
come on, Dave.
What I'm gonna tell you is this.
They're playing, Sammy. You know they're playing. They're playing it.
How do you look the way that she looks, and you're not dominating?
Yeah,
but look,
is she she's not tag team champions with the biggest star in the division?
But nobody gives a shit about the tag team division.
AEW. This is my thing.
How come they didn't, Ricky? How come they didn't treat Cody like that? He created AEW.
No, Cody's different. Cody was already with us. Cody was already with us.
Yo, you guys are good,
Cody
man.
was already with
you guys
us.
are good. You guys are good, man. I give you that.
No, good. Cody's father. At the end of the day, that's us.
You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two.
You're right. Nah, you're right. You're right. You got me. You got me. You got me. But is it not fair? You got me. But is it not fair? Hold on. Let me get this in. Mm-hmm. You got me on that. Cody is a WWE original. But
exactly,
is it not fair to say it is kind of smart to ease her into the WWE system because she's still green to it? So they're easing her in by putting her in the tag division. Is that not fair?
Yes. But my thing is, that's a lot of the reason why they have her on the main roster and gave her that big contract. It's because she's an AEW talent.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because if she was a New Japan talent, guess what? She'll be in NXT fighting for that North American Women's title. Yes. She wouldn't be nowhere near Bianca.
Yes.
But because she's an AEW talent, and by the way, not just an AEW wrestler, people are going to be like, oh, hey, yeah, she was an AEW. No, like, she's the first ever TBS champion.
Yeah.
Undefeated before she lost the last two. So she's a homegrown talent there. So they're like, oh yeah, we gotta shove it in their faces. We gotta make money off it.
Dave, come on. Dave, come on. You know damn well that she should either be dominating through the women's division or she should be some elite star muscle like how China was.
Exactly, bro. I can see her.
You know, she could do either or.
You guys gotta have. I'm an impatient guy, but man, y'all gotta have some patience, man.
David, nobody gives a shit about the women's tag team division.
The women's tag team division has actually been a little bit better lately.
Has it really though? Has it really?
It's been
nobody gives a shit about the women's tag team division.
It's been a little bit better.
They overdid it with that concept.
Name me 3 legit tag teams. And I'm not talking about they paired up 2 chicks and then they became a legit tag team like Bianca and Jay.
Right on, Ricky.
3 legit tag teams that won those titles this year.
Yeah, right on, Ricky.
Now, ask that question again. My fault.
3 legit tag teams. They were already a tag team. They won those tag titles this year. And I'm not talking about when they put 2 women like
Bianca and Jade.
No,
Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
Dave, listen though. Dave, I'm telling you, I'm not talking about like when they put 2 girls together and then they became a legit tag team. I'm talking about
Damage Control's a real team.
Yeah.
Give them credit, bro. They're a real team.
It's a real team. Boring. Bailey's in.
Hear me out. Katana Chance and Casey Catanzaro. They're a good team, man. I like them. You
boring.
Wait, what's the team with them 2 girls that do the dance club thing? Like
that's who I just named.
That's what we just said. That's what we just said.
They're the party animals.
So
they're pretty good.
They're boring, man.
You don't like them?
I like them.
They're
but
nice,
here's the thing. They didn't get an opportunity to really show what they're about. They lost that shit quick, gang.
Everything don't gotta be long.
But they're boring in character.
This is the problem with the tag division, though. Because
none of them have character.
It's not really important. It's kind of the opposite with the tag division for the women. Because it's a hot potato. It's like, oh, who cares? You're just going to put 2 bitches together and then they go and do whatever.
But Ricky, none of them got character neither, though, Ricky.
None of
them really have a real character neither.
That's not true. Their character is they like to party.
That's
Yo,
a
but here's the
corny
thing.
character, David. Really?
Adam Rose.
Yeah, what is this?
B,
Yes.
that one dude from NXT.
Come on.
Like, how many?
Yo, you guys,
like,
yo, I'm throwing y'all under the bus. Y'all are being misogynist, man.
no,
We gotta let the comments.
I'm
just
Are we
saying, like,
serious,
many
Dave?
talent that had that gimmick, it did not work, gang.
I'm throwing
Besides,
that under the bus.
Fandango worked. They just never gave that man the proper push.
I'm targeting the character, man. You know what it seems like they do? They take all the Asian women that don't speak no English good, and they throw them up in the women's division. That's what it seems like they do to me. I don't know what y'all looking at. The ones that can't get a character because they can't speak English, let's just throw them in the tag division.
Yo, you fucked it. Yeah. What about, hold on, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the Unholy Union?
Okay, they're decent.
Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark and Sonya Deville?
No way.
Yo, this is the hate. Yo, y'all are haters, dog.
No, not that. Let me tell you why. The minute they formed that group, they became a meme, bro. People started calling them the lesbians, the studs,
right.
So what? What that got to do with anything?
That just tells you how unrealistic, and then also the promo
unrealistic. They all have MMA backgrounds. They all fight like girls.
Exactly.
They got things in common.
That's what's sad about it. They have legit real fighting background, and no one's taking them serious. Then you know you're doing something wrong. And also the promo Sonya did not help. Like something about you women can't beat us, and you men wish y'all can take us out. And it's like, sweetheart. Like, yeah, we have some fantasies, but like, chill the fuck out. Like you're not making any sense right now, bro. Zelina Vega fucking ruined them with that promo. Talk about like with her hairline and shit. Like, come on, gang.
Right?
Like they be getting murdered in that mic, bro. I'm sorry. And it's crazy because I've been thinking, yo, this can be a badass thing.
Just with a better character.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I said this before. I'll say it again. Shayna, every time she talks, she sounds like a fucking. She sounds like.
Yeah, I don't like her on the microphone. I don't like.
She needs to be a silent killer. Yeah. That's what she needs to be.
She needs a mouthpiece.
Yeah. Yes. And Zoe, I ain't gonna lie. She's getting more popular just because people are saying she looks like Caitlyn, and people had a big ass crutch on Caitlyn back in the day. Like they were in love with that woman.
Yeah. And
then as far as Sonya Deville, she has so much potential in my opinion, but I just don't know what they're doing. So we're gonna have to wait and see though.
Kelsey Green and Piper, you gonna hate on my girls, dog?
Yeah. So
Kelsey Green's entertaining.
About Chelsea's character, it's so outdated. Her character, they need something new.
Outdated.
Yes,
her character's a Karen, a white person that's always telling
Chelsea Green's better by herself.
I agree, Sammy. She's a good character, dog.
She's better by herself. She was better by herself.
Because again, she gives me that Mean Girls like vibe, like the 2000s. I'm like, hi, oh my god, like nah, man, that's so outdated. Like we got her, we got Tiffany, which is crazy because in NXT it was somehow better. Like how the fuck do you like make it worse on the main roster? And I'm not even gonna blame her for that because she was actually cooking Becky on the mic in NXT and all that shit. So I'm telling you, bro, this whole and it's always like the white girl wearing a skirt, talking with like always adding an E to every word. Like
that's how they talk.
See, like, no, man, ain't no one got time. Like, that's so outdated, bro. It works, but it's outdated, and it's like you can't take it serious too sometimes.
So you're telling me, let's go back to how we got here for a second. Mm-hmm. We got here through Jade, and I like you picking her. I think that would be kind of lit. You're telling me you don't think it might be lit if she won the Royal Rumble? I think it's realistic to see her win the Rumble.
Jade?
Yeah,
I would love it,
and then go after maybe a heel Bianca Belair. That might be different. That
I would love it.
I would love to see that, but I don't see them going that route, which sucks because I would love this, right? I would love Bianca to come in, revealed it was her, and then Jade play like, yo, I'm injured, my leg is fucked up, I can't go, and then boom, Royal Rumble comes, she looks fine, wins the Rumble. Bianca be like, I'm going to make sure you don't win WrestleMania. Because remember, the only WrestleMania win she has was earlier this year with her. Mm-hmm. And they can build a story like, hey, I never lost that Mania. And the only win you got is because of me. So she can easily be like Elimination Chamber, wins one of the women's title, which I think she should win the World Heavyweight title because that's the only one she has won. And then Jade gets that win and beats her. Because Jade is, besides Charlotte, who else is realistic of beating Bianca Belair at Mania?
Exactly, I agree.
Besides Rhea Ripley too.
Yeah, those are the only realistic ones. Yeah.
Charlotte, Rhea, and Jade are the only realistic ones to beat her at Mania.
Yeah,
I don't see, because again, she's in her Super Cena run, man.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at it. Yeah, go ahead.
Like I said before, though, let's not sleep on Becky Lynch. I don't
see that happening though. I really don't.
Yeah, but the same thing, the same answer you gave to me when I said why couldn't Cena beat the streak is how I feel about Becky recently. Does she need anything else? He's been he's been running it for like years now since she came up. Does she need another thing?
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm just saying if those names happen to not head in that direction, she's always a great superstar name to be in the mix.
Yeah, she's a draw. She's a draw.
You know what I mean? Because she can beat anybody and make it look legitimate.
Yeah.
I think with Becky, because she's done so much in these last few years, it's like everybody, it would be better for her, like to get over with the fans, of course, because people were turning against her once she kept getting pushed. To like take a break and not do anything, and then come back and be like, okay, go ahead, do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because again, that was the problem with Cena. They kept letting him do what he did for 15 years, which I love. But of course, I was a kid, so I looked up to him. The adults were like, "Oh, here comes this fucker again!" Like,
fuck them niggas.
Yeah, Cena for life. Okay.
Cena for life.
I never took him for granted. Never will.
Yeah, bro.
It took him a while to get over with the adult demographic. I remember that,
especially after he stopped the whole rapping gimmick.
Yeah,
it's still crazy to think that's the only real rapping gimmick that really worked in wrestling, not just in WWE.
It was gold. Like, that gimmick was gold.
Yeah, and it fit perfectly at that time because what I love about it, he actually dropped an album.
He went platinum.
Yes, he did.
Like it wasn't just like, hey, I'm dropping this album. No, he legit dropped a real album, had rappers in it and everything. That was the problem with Hit Row. They were rappers and they were putting out singles, but they were doing I'm going to make a quick diss track because I'm wrestling this guy on this pay-per-view or this PLE. It's like, yo, how about give them some money, let them put out an album, and who knows, maybe you can even benefit from that. Like,
Ricky. You know why I slightly disagree with that? Because the thing with Cena is that dude's legitimately funny.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's legitimately a funny dude, man. Like this dude, the stuff he was doing with that rapper stuff, it actually was funny as hell, bro.
The punchline is always hit.
And it was edgy funny too. It wasn't just like happy go lucky funny. Like he made it be funny with every single person he was going up against. Like he had some good material. It's like he thought of the material all week.
Yeah, that's so valid. And you know what I think also what made it special? Yeah, he was rapping lyrically, but he was still referencing wrestlers and WWE and shit like that. Mm-hmm. With Hit Row, it's like they were just saying, "Oh, you suck."
I know.
Yo. Like, no. Chill with that.
Yo, speaking of the GOAT Cena, who do you think would make sense to be his first beef when he on the retirement tour in January?
Wait, what was that?
Who do you think should be his first beef? Cena's first feud in the retirement tour.
People keep saying this not gonna happen, but because this is Triple H, anything can happen. So here's what I'm thinking, right? And I even made a video about this a while ago. Cena comes back, feuds with Randy, and turns heel. Randy's be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Yo, I'm with you. I'm in the position you always been like." Because no funny shit, Randy just got done doing an interview where he's like, of course, I'm better off as a heel, but I'm appreciating the love and the cheers I'm getting now. Which, let's be real, I think it's time to officially accept that Randy is in the Edge type of career where it's like, even if he does turn heel, no one's gonna boo that man.
That's a fact.
We love that dude too much because of everything he's done for us. Since
he's better than Edge.
Way better.
Oh,
way better.
He's better than Edge.
But no one's gonna boo him. So I see Cena turning heel, feuding with Randy. Randy turning heel. Punk turning heel, and we get the brand new NWO game.
You really see that happening, bro?
Bro, they even teased it a couple years ago.
Don't you think it's too late to turn Cena heel?
Yeah, it is too late.
Is it too late?
I hate to say it, but
professional wrestling though.
Nah, you're right. You're right. The Rock gets turned heel. Everybody used to think
That's
same.
That's not the same thing though.
But you got to admit, Sammy. If you ask anybody before last year if The Rock would get booed, they would be like nobody would boo him. But he did it.
Right.
But that's not the same thing because we've seen The Rock kind of flip flop all throughout his career. Cena once he became the guy.
Let's be real.
Once he became the guy, it was.
Y'all have to give me a few. If anything plays,
did you catch that? Once he became the guy, it was pretty much over. Like he stayed as that. He didn't move and change.
I don't know, man. It's just to me, this is wrestling, so anything can happen. Like we can easily have, oh hey, it's his last run, enjoy. But man, you know Triple H ain't like that. Triple H is about give me my views, give me my numbers. What's more view than hey guys, this is my last run, and then Cena be like, oh hey, this is my last run, but fuck all of y'all. This is my shit. I'm running this shit. I'm doing shit my way. I'm telling you.
Here's the only reason why I don't think that will work because it's kind of Cena's trademark to stay how he is through anything.
Okay,
it's his trademark.
Remember when I said people booed him because the kids love him, and I was one of them kids. But here's the thing: I'm 20 years old now, which means those same kids that was with me with the suit, C Nation, are grown ass people now. True. And I'll bet you, if Cena was to turn heel, I bet you we'd be like, oh shit, they did it, and then after that we'd be like, oh shit, they're gonna cook. I don't think no one will boo him. As a matter of fact, I can see people booing him like, oh my god, and then having an amazing program like, but this is what the fuck y'all wanted all these years. I'm giving you what you want.
Yeah, but Ricky, you kind of messing up his. Here's the thing: you would be kind of messing up his bragging right. You know what I mean? Because Cena's one bragging right is that I've always been like this, and I kept making the money.
But here's the thing: he's never always been like that. Keep in mind, Dr. Thugonomics was a heel character. It just so he wasn't supposed to.
15 years ago, Ricky.
It was never supposed to be a babyface thing. It's just because everybody liked his raps. And they loved the way he was dissing motherfuckers like Rey Mysterio, calling him
right. But Ricky, we ain't talking about that guy. We talking about the guy who goes like this.
He can stop doing that low key. Like they can read. I'm telling you, I think if they turn him heel, I think he's gonna break the internet forever. I
don't want that, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want it anymore.
It's cheap, right?
That's gonna hurt my feelings, dog. His retirement. No, this is the time we savor and appreciate and yell and cheer and cry and honor him. If you're gonna turn him like 5, 6, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I agree, Dave. I agree. The time to do it was like almost 10 years ago.
Listen, I will be okay with the farewell shit, giving his flowers, absolutely. But because this is Triple H, we have to be prepared for anything. This isn't Vince. Vince is like, this is it.
I'm prepared for him to get that 17th. That's what I'm prepared for. That's what's gonna happen.
You gotta be prepared for help, bro. I'm sorry, like I'm not even trying to be funny.
Here's the thing, though. Ricky
has 2 belts. That's all I'm saying.
Ricky. Here's the thing, though, Ricky. Even though you saying it's Triple H and all that, people like they got say so. You ain't forcing them to do nothing they don't want to do.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Cena. If this was early 2010s, I'd be like, oh yeah, he has say so. He's gonna be like, nah, that'll work. But because this is mature Cena now, the one that actually 100% cares about what people actually think, like he always did, but now it's like. He turned that shit to like 1,000. I think he legit's gonna hear people out and be like, you know what? It's not a bad idea.
So if he's heel, who would you have him take on first? Let's run
Rey
with
Mysterio.
it. Damn, man, you gotta have him go to Rey.
Yes, bro. Think about it. The story's right there. Hey, you remember when you were WWE champ? I took that shit away from you less than 2 hours. Come on, Rey needs to get his lick back low key.
Nah, Rey ain't getting.
And you know
shit.
what? You know what's the best way to turn Cena heel? Have him clothesline Rey Mysterio. Think about it.
Yeah.
When you beat up Rey Mysterio, it's guaranteed that you will be the most hated man in wrestling.
That's fair. That's fair.
It worked for Eddie. It worked for Batista.
That's
it worked
fair.
for Chavo. And it worked beautifully for Dominic.
It did. It did.
So there's nothing more heel than to grab Rey Mysterio and clothesline his head off. There is nothing more heel than that. And who knows? Maybe, okay, I know y'all not going to like this, and this is most likely not going to happen, but I said this in the video too. If he forms the NWO with Randy and Punk, I could see them beating the fuck out of Rey, and Rey be like, you know what? If you can't beat him, join him, and we get heel Rey Mysterio. And I want to also keep this in mind. The original pitch idea for this Dom and Rey feud was for Rey to turn heel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we almost had a heel Rey Mysterio. And keep in mind, that was what, 2-3 years ago that was? That wasn't years ago. So the fact that we almost had heel Rey Mysterio in this modern day and age, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like that.
That ain't Cena though. That ain't Cena. Cena's a different caliber. Cena's a different caliber of cat.
Absolutely. That's very
I can honestly see Triple H approaching Cena like, hey, what you think about turning heel? And Cena like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to at this point.
I'm not doing that.
His whole entire real life identity is basically now, I am genuinely a good guy, and I never.
That's what I'm saying.
I never turn back on my core character.
My core character. He has that bragging right.
That's who he is at this point.
He's the one dude that has that bragging right. Out of all the faces of the company, I never had to give in.
That's true.
I never had to give in. And if now if he gives in, he's gonna look kind of weak doing that. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think anybody would believe it.
I'm gonna be honest. He'll look kind of weak.
I think you know what it is, because it's John Cena. I think people will still enjoy it just because it's like, yo, let's just be grateful he's giving us something fresh and new.
Yeah,
because you got to keep in mind, this is just some veteran retiring. This is the guy that carried the company for 15 years straight on his back. Like, we can talk about how Roman low-key helped them with the TKO thing, how Rock and Austin ruled the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
But Cena, 15 years straight.
Longest reigning.
Yes. The longest after that was kind of Undertaker, but Undertaker was more of the glue of the company.
He wasn't the face. He was the glue. Yes.
He was like, oh, I'm not the face, but I'm just as important up there in the food chain.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. For Cena, I think people will be like, you know what? Let's just appreciate this shit. Because this is John Cena. So who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see. But I do want to ask y'all, man, do you think 2025 will be Dominic's year of finally, I don't know, either winning a briefcase or winning a singles title? Not a world title, but a singles title.
I could totally see.
It has to be.
I could totally see him winning the Intercontinental Championship, and I think it's totally realistic for him to. He's the perfect coward to hold the briefcase and sneak up on somebody and upset somebody. He's the perfect coward. So yeah, definitely. And honestly, I was gonna say him. I see Cena's first match to get his feet wet and beat a booed bad guy to be Dominic. Honestly, I think I see that as his tune-up match.
I can see
on
that
a Monday
too,
Night Raw, maybe.
I'm worried about that though.
Why?
Because I don't know about y'all. Have y'all not noticed? I know it's only happened one time, but that's all it takes. People are starting to cheer Dirty Dom.
That was one night, man.
But this is the thing. This is wrestling. All it takes is one night, and people start.
When Cena comes back, is in the ring, you're the heel.
Let's look at Big Bill.
That's
You're
true.
the heel, bro.
That's true.
Get in your place and stay in
wrestling. Even if people don't like him, they'll still say dirty dumb because the crowd just loves to interact with shit.
That's true. That's true.
So, and then eventually they'll be like, yeah, we actually do like him. So what if by the time Cena comes back and all that, like, and I know he's coming back soon, but still, like, this is wrestling. Soon, like anything overnight, the crowd can change on you. So my biggest fear is like if they do that, what if they go like, let's go Cena, dirty Dom, instead of saying, let's go Cena, Dom sucks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not too worried about it.
Like,
but if
eventually he's going to turn babyface. Eventually.
Yeah.
Dom is going to turn babyface. And who knows, maybe after he has a match with Cena, that's when he turns babyface and people will be like, oh shit, Dom is really that good. He hanging in there with the man that represents WWE. Like, because let's be real. Cena is WWE. You think of WWE, I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, the first person they think of is Cena in Austin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And let me ask this though: if he's gonna have like a program at the top of 2025, yeah, you don't think somebody like Dom is a little too beneath him?
I don't think it will be a full blown program. I think it'll be like a one-off, a mini one-off for Monday Night Raw.
You're talking about like a Raw match, okay?
Yeah, like who do you think?
Like either a Raw match or like a B level or C level premium live event.
I think it'll be like a Monday.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm with you on that. Because I was thinking more of like a program based type of guy, like somebody you can get him in there with for a feud.
Yo, let me ask y'all this. Because, bro, Austin keeps saying never gonna happen, but bro, how many times he said that about returning? That man returned.
Nah, he's done. He's done.
Nah, he is done. He's done.
Why is he in the gym getting shape?
He's always in the gym. He stay in the gym.
He's done, dog.
But no, he changed his routine.
The Kevin Owens treat is the best treat we could have hoped for, bro. That was
done.
You don't think Triple H or WWE is gonna, or even TKO, because they
might make an appearance.
No, they'll ask. They're definitely gonna ask.
You don't think they'll be like, hey, here's a couple of mil, get your ass over here and get this dream match?
He gonna say no though. He gonna say no.
I don't know. Hey, he said we thought he'll say no. Yo, I'm sorry. If he's not gonna say no to Kevin Owens, what makes you think he's gonna say no to John fucking Cena, bro?
That would be lit.
No, because here's the problem.
It would be lit if it happened.
Here's the problem. I don't think Cena's at the point in his career to make him look good enough.
This dude Sammy be overrated. It's gonna look like too old. You be overrating his decline.
It's gonna look like two old fossils trying to
hunt. You be overrating Cena's decline like he's been wet in the bed.
Man, Cena's on the decline.
He's on the decline to the point that he doesn't have good matches.
Exactly.
No, to the point where
he did most of the
wrestling. Cena needs a young buck to carry him along the way.
No, he carried Solo in their match.
He carried
Solo. Yes, he did.
Oh yeah.
No, he did not.
Ricky, he carried Solo, bro, in that match.
He carries Solo,
bro.
He made
Solo look like $1 million, bro. He was general in that. He was the ring general calling that match in the ring, bro. He was calling it.
Cena always called the match. The only match
calls it in the ring, bro.
Was with Punk and probably Randy, but
Roman Reigns, he was still going at it and carrying that, bro. Come on, dog.
Exactly.
Oh,
listen. I get it. He lost 30. Listen, I get it. He lost 30 pounds of muscle. He no longer looks like the Superman we thought.
He don't even look like the
Yes, he dude. Does.
Man, come on,
listen, that's what happened. But here's the thing. He's still in pretty good wrestling shape.
He is.
Yeah. So we got to keep that in mind.
He's here.
Listen, I won't sit here and act
You're talking like the man's Bill Goldberg.
No, I won't do that to him. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Like he's a 3-minute guy.
I won't do that. No. Cena can give you a solid 20. Cena can still give you a solid 20, but he has to be in there.
30. What you talking about?
He could. You think 30?
He can do anything he puts his mind to.
Cena ain't giving no 30 minutes, man.
Yes, he can.
Y'all said the same thing
with that Hollywood body, bro.
The same thing with Shawn Michaels. Then that man literally stole y'all.
With that Hollywood body, he ain't giving no 30.
Yo, you a hater.
You out of your mind, bro.
For
I think you guys still think this is 2014.
Listen, for a guy who left wrestling for Hollywood, he's in incredible shape.
Yeah,
and
bro.
You know what? Who knows?
Of course, so is Rock.
Which is why Rock deserves flowers too.
Rock can't give you no 30 minutes. Hell no.
Rock, come on, give Rock credit. He did it last year.
That was a tag team.
It don't matter. He went off with that,
Rock
bro.
is still in good shape. Like, come on, bro. Why do you think
they went for a grip, yo? And they fought all over the arena.
That was a tag team match where somebody gets to sleep on the floor for a good 5 to 10 minutes and take breaks.
So what you're saying is, hold on.
We're talking about a one-on-one.
That The Rock needed help then?
I'm sorry.
You want The Rock to go one-on-one?
Rock can't do it.
Come from going
Rock can't do it.
Damn.
You're wildin', dog.
That's shocking from you. I thought you were going to be like, nah, Rock can give a 5-star classic right now if you want. I expected that. But no, listen, real shit. He might not be big and strong no more, but keep in mind, his arms were never really his focal point of his training. It was always his legs because he used more of his legs to lift the guys up for the AA. That's the truth. So my thing is, as long as his legs are good, Cena's fine, bro.
Cena's good, bro.
Man,
he continues to see him put in work, bro, and he keeps saying this.
I think you guys are forgetting that wrestling is a game of cardio, stamina.
Okay.
Like your endurance got to be on point.
Let me stop you right there. Guess what? Chris Jericho has one of the worst positions in wrestling. That man is still going crazy. Like, come on, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Wait, who did you say? What name did you say?
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, you're talking about Chris Jericho, who does this on a regular basis. Cena doesn't.
But bro, Chris Jericho's older than Cena, isn't he?
Yeah, but he stays in the game. He stays in the game.
You want to know what's funny? He stays in the game.
He stays in the game.
He stays in the game, and his match is still on better.
He had more injuries and stuff, and look how he's doing.
Right,
so
but when you stay
wrestling more and been through bar rides and been injured since the whole run, I'm pretty sure Cena can go in and do his thing.
Ricky, come on, Ricky. When you're a performer and you stay in the game, your body becomes numb to it. So you get to do it on like it's normal. You get to do it like riding a bike.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Goes to Hollywood, conditions his body for Hollywood, and then has to come back here. It's different.
Let me tell you this, all right? Because you want to talk about the body, bro. Who else is a better example of someone who got his whole leg ripped off or his nose in the half of the space, came back like it was nothing.
Yeah.
When in reality, come back 9 months later. But homie said, "Nah, I'll do it in 3."
Yes. Again, we're talking about 2010. We're talking about
that
a
was
long
like
time ago.
We're talking about 2015 and 16.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's almost 10 years ago, Ricky.
I get it. I really do.
I don't understand.
Peacemaker Cena. We're talking about Peacemaker Cena.
Yeah, Peacemaker Cena. Peacemaker Cena went like 25 minutes with Roman Reigns.
I agree with that, but that's because he's with a younger cat.
He carried Solo, bro. You keep glossing over that. He carried Solo.
And how long was that match?
I think it was like 18 to 20.
It was good 10, 15 minutes.
I think it was 18.
That's what I'm saying. If he stays around that ballpark, he'll look amazing. If he goes and tries to push the 30 or more, now we're in a different territory.
You're gonna get shocked this retirement tour. You really are. You're gonna get a lot. I can't wait for this year, man.
No way. This is the thing.
You're gonna get shocked, bro.
Bro, listen. See, even Cena himself knows he's not what he used to be. This is why he
does know why he does know that.
This is exactly why
he's not what he used to be, but he's the best version. He's the best version of a declining wrestler.
Absolutely,
that's all I'm saying. He's the best.
Absolutely, he is.
He could definitely still lead a match where it needs to be, bro, with his showmanship.
Yeah, if Cena could always hold up his end of the bargain. I'm not gonna ever question that. In a match, he will always be able to hold up his end of the bargain. Can he go on for 30 something minutes?
Nah, I believe so.
Yeah.
With Randy, listen, give him Randy, give him Punk,
Yeah, give him Randy.
give him Rey Mysterio. I promise you he'll go 30.
Nah. I gotta see it to believe it. I gotta see it to believe it,
I
Ricky.
promise you this. He'll go 30 and Dave Meltzer will give that shit 5 stars.
Who gives a damn about Dave Meltzer, dog?
And you know how people be.
I don't
They be
fuck
like, oh, I
with
don't
him.
care about Dave Meltzer, but y'all the main ones complaining about him. Like, no funny shit. They be like that. I'm telling you, but that's how good it is. Even the harsh critics is gonna be like,
Let me
you know
ask. Hold on. Let me ask y'all this: if y'all caught SmackDown, it seems like they, Nick Aldis was talking to Gunther, and they said they're gonna do this transfer window thing where they're gonna do trades. It sounds like and move people around. Y'all think that means Gunther's moving to SmackDown and Cody's
yes,
moving to
and
Raw?
I hate it. That's so fucking lazy. Like, just give me my fucking draft. Give me where Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars.
I'd rather them do this than a draft at this point, honestly, though.
Look, I want the computer draft back where the computer decides randomly. That shit made it so special. Like, ain't no one got time to be like, oh, first for I picked this guy, I picked that guy. Shut the fuck up. And no one wants to hear it.
I agree with that.
Like, give me my computer, or if not, if you're gonna do it that way, grab that spinning shit where like they put a name in the little balls. They go, you spin it, and then you pick a name, something, but like basic ass draft. Like, they're trying to make it too much like sports, and I don't like that shit. Like, I get it, it's sports entertainment, but like, come on, bro, that's so lazy in my opinion. Like, hey, this random ass legend come out and say this person's going to this brand. Like, the fuck he's doing there? What the fuck is X-Pac got to do with Raw? Which is crazy considering the fact that he's actually one of the creators in NXT right now, so he can easily be like, from NXT, like, come on, bro, make it make sense.
What's the point of a draft though at this point?
That's what I'm saying. There's no point.
I don't really see a point in the draft if nobody's gonna respect it.
That's true.
I agree with that. So we might as well just trade people.
Yeah, I'm actually for it. I'm
for this.
I'm for it because if it makes
it saves
sense.
time.
I mean, it makes more sense if you have more of like a attitude or a format, and everybody's just going all the way where they want to go. They go wherever their feud takes them. That's how I see it. And then if you want, and then because you got the whole new Netflix thing coming in, now you could make it more real to life and be like, okay, this the higher ups of Netflix want this talent here, so I'll give you this guy and this guy with this guy.
And that's exactly why they're doing it, Sammy. Let's be honest. Netflix has said they've wanted Roman. This is the way to explain what
exactly.
Explain it. Like,
use it in the
Cody.
story.
I bet you Cody's gonna somehow be over there, and Gunther's gonna go to SmackDown with the world title. So
hey, yo, listen, y'all.
I would rather trades instead of a fake draft that they don't stick to.